Hey everyone, welcome back to our next episode of Wrike Things with Matt and Ryan. We're excited today because we're going to be introducing you guys to one of our new concepts. And that concept is a little bit of a behind the scenes on how Wrike uses Wrike and Klaxoon. So for that today, we actually have a couple of guest stars. Some of you have probably seen them before, Clark and Tyler.
Yeah, two gentlemen I love working with, and it's awesome to have them on this show today. So, give the audience a little bit of background. Ty, what do you do? What's your role here at Wright?
Yeah, great to be here, guys, and thanks for having me. I'm one of the team leads with the Solutions Consulting North America team.
Clark, how about yourself? What do you do?
I have the privilege of working with all of our Rikers on our enablement team. So I work with our go-to-market organization to make sure they have all the tools they need to be successful.
Amazing. We're excited to have both of you guys here. And so, a little bit about the topic. Reich recently held a hackathon, and Clark and Tyler were both very involved in that. So, Clark, for those that are watching that may be unfamiliar with the concept, maybe tell everybody what is a hackathon?
So the word hackathon can be used for a lot of different things, but typically it's highly technical, often product teams or designers or engineers hunkered down in a room, given a mission and saying, come up with a proof of concept, come up with a brand new idea. But what if we needed to engage salespeople, CSMs, solutions consultants, and everybody else around the business, including some of our own product managers? And what if we had to do that over the course of an entire quarter? Well, that's really challenging, but I'm proud to say we used the best of both worlds and we leveraged Wrike and Klaxoon.
Yeah, and that's the reason for having both of you here today, right? I know each of you had a special role in using the Wrike and designing the Wrike piece and also designing the Klaxoon piece. So why don't we jump in and show a little bit of behind the scenes? Ty, do you mind giving the audience just a little bit of taste of how you used Wrike to organize this event?
Yeah, great point. Let me go ahead and pull up my screen here for you guys. So, like any good project inside of Reich, we really wanted to hit on the four pillars of intake, planning, execution, and then reporting and follow up. So, what we wanted to do here was start with the initial launch and ideation for the hackathon. Unlike most hackathons, which take somewhere from 1 to 3 days, usually you're in a single location, this started all the way back in ideation back in October and ran almost to the middle of February, almost in March. Because of the number of people involved, hundreds of Rikers were invited to submit to this, and around the entire globe. We had some in multiple different languages. So what we wanted to do was really create a foundation that was scalable, executable globally, and would be able to span that time frame. After we set those up, and you can see we had things like our knowledge bases linked inside of here, our different approvals for things like terms and conditions of this, as well as the guidelines and guardrails for those. But we needed to set up a infrastructure for participants to actually submit their their demos. So what we did was we created those demos inside of here and we allowed them to go and submit these in. We took the information in that we would need in order to judge these effectively and report on them. And then once they hit those submissions, we have those directly inside of here along with the others. And what we could see is there was a number of these. We could see from the status whether they met the criteria, whether they didn't meet the criteria, what the scoring was relative to these. And then additionally, any new submissions, we could go ahead and start the evaluations on these, get the different judges who are assigned to these, and again, to make things just that much easier for our judges so that they didn't have to go back and understand the entire ecosystem, we made it really straightforward. We provided them with a dashboard where they could see other judges and their feedback relative to those. They could see the feedback that was pending their approval. They could enter in their information. So it looks like this one's missing one right now. We're going to give that a 7 out of 10. And we're going to mark our feedback as completed, which will then update the report from there. Overall, it was really well executed, and we're really excited to see what the next iteration looks like this time next year.
And so, for our viewers, I mean, there's a big so what right there, right? And you heard it from Clark. You had several hundred people you were opening this up to, and you had no idea how many submissions you were going to get. And then you needed a place to, in a single area, review the files, apply scores, I mean, it seems to me like Wrike is the obvious choice, right? You were able to streamline it, you were able to simplify it, and you were able to bring all of that into a single source of truth. And so that, I mean, that just shows the power of Wrike for even something like managing a hackathon as a great solution there. So, Clark, after we were done with the Wrike portion of this, there comes the next aspect of what we did, which was unveil this to the rest of the Wrike team. So why don't you talk a little bit about how you showcased the results and eventually took it to that larger audience?
Rather than just talk about it, it's probably easier to just show it. And one of the things I love about Klaxoon is it's not just a whiteboarding solution, it's actually a way to completely change how you present information and share it with your audience. So one of the first things I did is I leveraged one of the thousands of amazing templates that are already there. And with a few tweaks and modifications, we made it our own. And then if you look on the left side of the screen, I chose the present button. I leveraged the feature called zones. And I basically was able to present not only how we're doing it, what a hackathon is, a little bit about our executive sponsor, the journey we went through, and so on. But most importantly, we were able to showcase each of the teams, their videos, and then my personal favorite, when it was all said and done, we were actually able to do the People's Choice Award. So little known secret, the executive leadership team at Wrike had made their decision on a top 3 finalists, but we wanted to give our audience a way to engage directly with us and maybe swing the scale just a little bit. And so we actually did a People's Choice Award, and leveraging feature inside of Klaxoon, we're able to do a real-time vote with literally hundreds of people online at the same time. And sure enough, they confirmed the obvious winner, which many of you will see on YouTube. But what I love to showcase as an enablement professional is the user statistics, the fact that we had 100% engagement during a live session. I'm just going to say that again, Ryan, Matt, Ty, 100% engagement. Every single person who joined was doing something and was actively engaged in this. So not only did we share great information, but we engaged our Wrike audience so they could feel a part of it. So it wasn't just a presentation, it was a conversation. And that, I think, is going to change the game.
Yeah, Clark, I think it's cool to see you came in and you took a template, right? So you got a quick start, built that template, and then you're able to put a little bit of your own flair into that. And I think artistically, visually, right? You created this compelling event, right? And then you're able to facilitate this event, but I mean, double down, triple down on it, right? 100% participation, right? That's what we're all looking for in all of our meetings all of the time, right? And it's not always easy to do. So I think it was a really neat event to be part of myself. It was fun watching you go through all of the different zones and work through it, and it went without a hitch. So well done. But
Thank you.
we're always about improving. So want to throw this question out to both of you. You've gone through several of these events, and now we have Wrike and Klaxoon together. If you're gonna put some changes in and make it better next time, what are some ideas you have about that? Ty, how about yourself?
Yeah, great question, Matt. Again, for me, I'm always looking for ways to go and improve these. I would love further dashboards, reporting, and even easier access to the information there. There were still some manual processes that we were running inside of here that I'd love to improve with an automation engine and even potentially integrate it to some other solutions as well.
Clark, how about yourself? Any changes you'd make?
Yeah, because Klaxoon truly is an interactive tool, I would look for ways to engage our audiences throughout the process. So it's less behind the scenes work, and then suddenly they get to see it. I think one of the best things about change management and also showcasing great ideas is to get more people involved early and often. So that's the big thing I would change is now that we have both of these tools in our toolkit, I would find ways to engage our audience throughout the entire process.
Awesome. Guys, I want to thank both of you for coming on our show and giving us a peek behind the curtain. Obviously, we look forward to seeing what you do with these products, especially with Klaxoon and, of course, with Wrike going forward from here on out. And to all those that are curious, well, you guys talked about this hackathon so much. We'd kind of like to see the final result. We are going to drop a link to the video of the winning hack below. But thank you so much for coming, both of you.
Oh man, they are in for a treat. That was a great one. Very excited.
Yeah, it was so much fun to watch. I hope you all enjoy watching it as well. Mash that button and click that link.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. That's a wrap for today, but don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back soon with our next episode. Bye.